In the ever-evolving world of Formula One, few stories have captured the attention of fans and pundits alike, like the uncertain future of Valtteri Bottas. As the majority of drivers have secured their seats for the upcoming seasons, the Finnish driver finds himself in a precarious position, struggling to secure a deal with Sauber for 2025. The situation is further complicated by the impending takeover of the Swiss squad by German manufacturer Audi in 2026, which has a significant say in the team's future driver lineup. The recent restructuring within the team has cast a shadow over Bottas' prospects of remaining with Sauber. The question on everyone's mind is whether Bottas is the best pick for Audi, and more importantly, if Audi is ready to embark on their new adventure with a 10-time race winner. Sauber and Audi are actively searching for a second driver to pair with Nico Hülkenberg, and recent moves suggest that the German team is hesitant to commit to another veteran driver. Names like Liam Lawson and the surprising F2 talent Gabriel Bortoleto have been linked to the second seat at Sauber, especially given the team's disappointing performance in the past season. Bottas' impact on the team cannot be understated. During his tenure with Mercedes from 2017 to 2021, he never missed a Q3 session and secured 10 race victories alongside the formidable Lewis Hamilton. His race-winning experience and ability to push the car to its limits are undeniable assets. However, driving in Hamilton's shadow may have taken its toll, and Audi now faces a dilemma about whether Bottas is the right choice for their team. Audi has undergone significant changes in its structure, and with Bottas holding talks with Sauber until recently, the entire process is set to reset under the new leadership of Mattia Binotto, the team's CTO and COO. Additionally, Audi has appointed Jonathan Wheatley as their team principal, marking a new chapter for the long-serving sporting director of Red Bull. The impact of these changes on Bottas' career remains to be seen. Bottas has been vocal about his desire to remain with Sauber and in Formula One, acknowledging the numerous challenges that need to be addressed. He admitted that the changes at Audi would influence the negotiations in the coming months. The arrival of Binotto is expected to reset the talks, as previous communications were with Sauber's former leadership. Bottas emphasized the importance of identifying the team's weaknesses, strengths, and priorities for both short-term and long-term improvements, a process that will take time. Looking at Sauber's recent performance, it's clear that Bottas has done everything within his power over the past 14 races. The team's struggles, from pit stop issues to failed upgrades and budget constraints, have been a constant hindrance. According to Bottas, the primary issues are internal, and the team lacks the manpower compared to their competitors. This is why Bottas believes he might be the best choice for Audi, given his race-winning experience and deep understanding of the car's needs. Adding a young driver alongside Hülkenberg might not be the best direction for Audi, especially with the new regulations on the horizon. This period will require all the experience possible, and with Binotto and Wheatley on board, the driver's input will be crucial in developing a competitive race car. Bottas acknowledged that while some issues are internal, the team needs to focus on specific areas, both in the factory and with car performance. The regulations have been stable for some time, but Sauber's performance has declined, making them the only team on the grid yet to score points this season. With Audi's entry into Formula One in 2026, all focus is on this project, and significant performance leaps from Sauber are unlikely in the short term. Zhou Guanyu, Sauber's other driver, is also likely to seek a seat in another racing competition, as most F1 teams have already locked in their drivers. Discussing the 2026 regulations, Bottas expressed his continued commitment to contributing to the team's competitiveness. He acknowledged that decisions made in the past year or two have been geared towards being competitive in 2026, even if it means fighting at the back of the grid in the meantime. Bottas remains determined to push the team and contribute to the best of his abilities, hoping for more stability and a clear direction moving forward. One of the greatest threats to Bottas' career is the emergence of young talents like Liam Lawson and Gabriel Bortoleto. Lawson, in particular, had a solid 5-race stint in 2023 and has been linked to a Red Bull seat. However, with the current issues at Red Bull, the Kiwi driver might be forced to look for opportunities elsewhere. While Red Bull's Helmut Marko denied Lawson's availability to other teams, there is a clause in Lawson's contract that allows him to seek a seat elsewhere if Red Bull does not provide him with one for 2025. Even if Liam Lawson ends up replacing Daniel Ricciardo at Racing Bulls, Valtteri Bottas' tenure with Audi is far from secure. The winds of change are blowing through the paddock, and Mattia Binotto has his eyes set on an intriguing talent from the F2 Academy. Gabriel Bortoleto. The Brazilian prodigy has been laser-focused on his 2024 F2 season, but he couldn't ignore the buzz surrounding his potential promotion to F1. It's quite a privilege to be mentioned by Binotto and to be linked to an F1 team, Bortoleto remarked. That's the ultimate goal. I don't know about Sauber, Zhou and Bottas would have to leave for me to get a seat, but it's nice to be recognized by someone in F1. I'm doing my best in F2 to be ready for the move up to F1. But the challenges for Bottas don't end there. Even if Bortoleto doesn't secure the seat, Audi is not giving up on their vision of an all-German team from 2025 onwards. Recently, the possibility of signing Mick Schumacher has gained significant traction. Despite Schumacher's current ties to Alpine through the WEC, the French squad has made it clear that if he lands an F1 seat, he will be free to leave. Mick himself has stated that his only goal is to be part of an F1 team, and nothing will change that. After a controversial stint with Haas, Schumacher is more motivated than ever to prove himself in the sport. As things stand, Bottas, despite being the most experienced and arguably the best choice for Audi, will have to fight tooth and nail for his seat alongside Nico Hülkenberg. Audi's recent restructuring has positioned the team to fight for points immediately and accelerate the development of a race-winning car. The experience of the drivers in their two cars will be crucial, but the allure of young talent like Schumacher, Bortoleto, and Lawson cannot be ignored. Should Audi opt for a seasoned veteran like Bottas, or will they take a gamble on the fresh potential of Schumacher, Bortoleto, or Lawson? The decision will shape the future of the team and the drivers involved. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Formula One and want to stay updated with the latest news, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Keep the pedal to the metal, and we'll see you at the next race.